welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and this is My Precious Yarnery. So today we're going to do a tutorial on this blanket. Oh, scared the dogs. So in the description box, I am going to have all the info you're going to need, like how much yarn. It's approximately. I always add more than what I use because you could have a tighter stitch, you could have a looser stitch, there's so much variables, right? So I will show you the blanket first. Okay. We did rectangles. We didn't do squares today. And then I did a pretty little border and then the rectangles. And that's the wrong side, and then that's the right side. So what we use for this. Now you can do any yarn you want. You just have to change your stitches in that. And I will have that all it's in the tutorial, but it's also going to be how many rows I did for the rectangle. And you can do any kind of blanket you want. You don't have to do rectangles. You can do squares. You can just do one great big blanket. You can do whatever you want. I use Super Saver Bitty Stripes, and this color is, and it'll all be in a box below. This color is Rainbow Mist. It is a pretty color. It's like, yeah. And then I use Super Saver, not Super Saver. I use Saver from Ice Yarns. And this one is dark gray, and the number for this is 69728. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. It's easy peasy, guys, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everyone. Okay, guys, so we're going to start off with a chain of 31. Now, this is just how I did it. Any odd number will work. So I got my chain of 31, and I'm going to do altogether 13 rows. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to work in my back loops like I always do. And I'm in that second chain from the hook. I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in that same stitch. Now I'm going to skip 2, and in the third stitch I'm going to put a single crochet and 2 half double crochets, and that's your repeat until you have 2 stitches left. Skip 2. In the third one you put a single crochet and 2 half doubles, all in the same stitch. Now you don't have to do rectangles that I'm going to do. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. I'm just showing you what I do, what I did for this blanket. So I skipped 2, single crochet, and 2 half doubles. Now keep going until you have 2 stitches left, and I will show you what to do after that. Okay, so I have 2 stitches left. What I'm going to do is skip 1, and in the last stitch, put 1 single crochet. Chain 1 and turn. Now this is what you're going to do for the rest of the rows. It's all the same, 1 row repeat. So in your first stitch right there, you're going to put 2 half double crochets. That's how you start your row every time. Then you're going to skip the 2 and go into your third, which how I do it is just there's a hole there, and it's calling your hook. That's how I always see it, and it's working in your single crochet. So in that space you put 1 single crochet, 2 half double crochets, and then you go skip the 2 again. If you can't tell it, you just pull it up front, skip the 2 again, and right there in that hole where it's calling your hook, single crochet, 2 half double crochets, and then in the hole again, single crochet, 2 half double crochets. in the hole, single crochet, 2 half double crochets. Do that to the end, and I'll meet you when you have 2 stitches left. Okay, I got my last little bit left, so in my last hole, in that hole, do a single crochet and 2 half doubles. It's all in the same stitch. It's very easy. You can watch TV while you do this stitch. It's amazing. And then you have 2 stitches left. You always end the row the same way, and you always start the row in the same way. So you end the row with just 1 single crochet in the last stitch. You chain 1, turn your work, and in that first stitch right there, you put 2 half double crochets in there. Two half double crochets. And then you skip those 2, and right in that hole, a single crochet and 2 half doubles. Okay, so I will meet you back once I got 13 rows done. Okay, so I did 13 rows, and then I'm going to, in my last stitch, single crochet, chain 1, and I'm going to cut my yarn. And now I'm going to put a border around my square. This is what your square looks like, or not your square. This is my rectangle. So I'm going to turn my work. Attach my yarn, and in the first stitch right here, I'm going to put 2 single crochets. And now, if I put a single crochet in all 3, like my little part there, all 3 of those, it just doesn't look right. So what I do is I skip the first one and put a single crochet in those 2 stitches. I skip the next one and put a single crochet in each of the next 2. And I do that all the way down, and it doesn't look like it won't be pulling or anything. It just looks even. It looks so much better. Now if you feel that you want to put a single crochet in all those stitches, that's fine. You go right ahead. This is your work. I'm just showing you what I do. And so single crochet, you skip that one and single crochet in the next 2. And then you're at the last shell, so single crochet, and then you skip the one, single crochet in the next 2. Now my last 2 stitches, I single crochet in the next one, and in the next stitch, I'm going to put 3 single crochets in that same space, and that will be the corner. So now we're going down the sides. Just get it as even as you can. You've got to play with it. Make sure they're not spread out too much, and they're not too close together. It just looks, to me, I don't like it. It just looks funny if you don't have it spread out. That's my opinion. See? Looks good. And I'm sorry if you're hearing other things in the background. My daughter's working and my husband's on the roof, so he has the music blaring. He's redoing the roof. Just above my yarnery, of course. And then get to the corner. So I look at it before I get to the corner, and I'm okay with that. get to the corner, and I'm going to put 3 single crochets in that corner. Now we're at the bottom. Now it's not the same as usually when I do a bottom of it because of how usually when I use the back, I know where to put the stitches. But you skip 2 and you put, yeah, you know. So in this is how I'm going to do it. So it looks like there's 2 stitches there. I'm going to skip this one, go right into that one and make sure I have 2 stitches in there, and then 1 at the bottom, and then right in there, that big hole, I'm going to put a single crochet 2, and then I'm going to skip looks like I'm going to skip that one and put a single crochet there and a single crochet in the hole, and then I skip this one, single crochet there, a single crochet in the hole. See how it looks even now, like it's not too spread out. So you do that all the way along. I think this is the most tedious part, is to where you put your stitches around your little squares or little rectangles to frame it. And we're almost at the corner. And you hear Chief in the background panting. It's so hot for him. And then we got 2 left. We're going to skip this one. But we're going to actually put your corner right in there. So 3 crochets right into that big space. And so you're on your last row. It's hard to see. So you're on the last row. And do the same. Try to get it as even. The sides are the hardest on this one. And make sure, try to get at least 2 strands of yarn on the top. I'm going to look at it to make sure I like it. Yep, so I just keep going. I'm just going to put it right in that space. And then, yep, it's like a hit and miss here. So don't worry if it, you know, you can always pull it out if you don't like it. So right there, I don't like it because they're too close together. I'm going to pull that one out, put one right in there. That looks better. And then now I'm at the corner, so I put 1, because I only put 2 single crochets. I'm going to put 1, and then I'm going to slip stitch it together, chain 1 and turn my work, and now I'm going to put a single crochet in every stitch. Even the corner, don't worry about the corners, you're just going to put a single crochet in each of those corner stitches. You're not going to make another corner, so I'll show you when I get there. So just single crochet, now you know exactly where your stitches are going, so it goes by a little faster. Okay, so we're coming up to the corner. We have 3 single crochets in that corner. We're just going to put a single crochet, just getting out of frame a bit, single crochet in every one of those stitches. And then work your way all the way around, and I'll meet you at the beginning up here. Okay, so I made it all the way around. I'm going to slip stitch it for my first stitch, cut my yarn. And now I'm going to sew all my ends. I'll have 4 ends on each rectangle. And then I'm going to put it together. Now I'm not going to show you how I put it together because I've done it so many times. You can do it the way you want. I usually slip stitch them together, but these squares are the same on both sides. They got the same texture on both sides. So you can either slip stitch, you can sew, you do whatever you want. If you want to see how I put them together, you can look on any of my other blankets, well, pretty much my other blanket square tutorials, and it will show you in there. So I'll meet you back here after my blanket's all put together, and I'm going to show you how I do the border. Have a good day. Well, no, I'll be back. I have the wrong side facing me. This is the right side. See, it's got that little there, and then the wrong side. Okay, so we are going to attach our yarn with a standing half double crochet. Now you can attach your yarn any way you like. The standing half double crochet, you wrap your yarn, you hold your yarn here, and I'm not going to quite go into the corner, but I'm going to go beside it. And then I insert my hook, I pull it through, 3 loops on the hook, wrap my yarn, pull through all 3. So I'm just going to do I'm just going to do half double crochets all around. But in the corners, I'm going to put 1 half double crochet, chain 2, and then another half double crochet in the corners. And we're going to do this all the way around. Okay. I got a lot on my lap. I'm going to do this all the way around. So when you do this, then we're done with the gray knit. When we're done this row, it's just half double crochets all the way around, and in the corner it's 1 half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet in the same stitch. Attach your yarn, cut your yarn, and we'll be back to show you. And I'm going to grab the yarn that I used in the middle. You don't have to. You can do whatever you want. You can use the same yarn if you want. And I will meet you back here. Okay, so I made it all the way around, and I have the right side facing me. I attach my yarn. And I'm going to do a standing single crochet once I get it attached. So right in my corner, you can hit any corner, guys, just a standing single crochet and then a half double, all in the corner. Okay, now you're going to skip 1. So we're going to skip 1 and do a single crochet and a half double crochet in that same stitch. You're going to skip 1, do it, and then a single and a half double in the same stitch, and do that all the way along till you hit the corner, and I'll meet you when we hit the corner. So just a single and a half. And that's how all this row will be, but I'll meet you at the corner to show you how to do the corners. Okay, so I'm at the corner now. So I have 2 stitches left, but that's okay. Sometimes it's just, So what I'm going to do is just, instead of just skipping the 1, I'm going to skip both. And I'm going to do single crochet, double crochet, chain 2, and then another single crochet, half double crochet, all in that same stitch. And then skip 1 and then go right into single crochet, half double. Skip 1, single crochet, half double. Now do that all the way to we get at the beginning of where we started from, and I will show you how we keep going. Join and keep going. Okay, so we made it all the way around. In the corner, you need to put a single crochet and a half double. And then instead of chaining 2, now you can chain 2 and join if you like, you can do a half double crochet in that first stitch, chain 1 and turn. And I will tell you why I like doing the half double crochet. Sorry guys, fellas, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. So the reason why I like doing that half double crochet to join, it puts me right in the middle of my corner. So in that corner, that 1 chain does not count as anything. In the corner, I want you to do 1 single crochet and 1 half double crochet in the corner. Now we're going to do skip 1, and we're going to work in the single stitch, single crochet, half double crochet all the way along. And I will meet you when we get to the corner. Okay, so I made it to the corner, and if you do what I've been saying to do is the skip 1 and go into your single crochet, then you're not going to skip any when you get to the corner. But that's okay. We are not going to skip this stitch, this row. And then we're going to just go right into the corner and do a single crochet, half double crochet, chain 2, and then a single crochet, and then half double crochet. And we're going to skip 1 and go right into the single crochet stitch. Now I'm going to do all together because I have a lot of yarn left. Now you can just do this row and that's it. I'm going to do a total of 4 rows. So when I'm done, in my last row, I flip it, it's going to be facing me. It's going to be a row of half double crochets. So that's what your last row is. But I'll be back when I'm done this row and 2 other rows. So a total of 4 rows. I will be done when I'm done that. Now, the last 3 rows, I will do exactly what I did with this. I won't skip this last crochet before the corner, and when I attach it, I will always do a half double crochet, so I start right in the middle. Okay, I will be back. Okay, so I made it all the way around. I have my last stitch to do in my corner, but instead of joining with a half double crochet, I'm going to chain 2 and then join, slip stitch to join, chain 1, and cut my yarn. And my last row is just going to be a half double crochet. So what I'm going to do is turn my work, and you can start anywhere you want, but I'm just going to turn. I'm going to attach my yarn. I have the dogs growling at me, of course, because they come first, and I'm going to do standing half double crochet. Stop. So we're going to do this fast. In the corner, you're going to do 3 double crochets. I'm very sorry. 3 double crochets. And then you just go do not double crochets. Everything's half double crochet in this row, and you do that all the way around. Attach your yarn, cut your Bella, 1 sec. Okay, so you attach your yarn with a standing half double crochet, or attach your yarn any way you want. You do half double crochets, 3 half double crochets in your chain 2 space for your corner, and then half double crochets in every stitch around. And then, yes, still not stopping, that's Bubba. You work your way all the way around. You attach your yarn cut your yarn, and then you sew all your ends, and then your blanket's done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm very sorry about all the noise at the end. Have a good day, everyone.